All right, I think we got this set up. Somebody let me know if my audio is good. Just comment, let me know my audio is good. I'm running a mic. I just want to make sure, but I got to get my rod and reels and everything out. I'm not going to get that much out, but we're going to do some fishing today, y'all. We're going to do some fishing today. It's actually right many people out here on the river today. So I'm definitely expecting to see somebody. So, good. Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm definitely expecting to see somebody out here on the water today. It's a lot of people, a lot of trucks and trailers at the ramp. So I was kind of surprised, honestly. You know, we're right here in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, but I'm just getting my stuff out. You know, straight up power fishing stuff today. Buzz bait, chatterbait, flipping. We're gonna start off flipping most likely. Frogging, of course. We got the old frog. We're getting all our lose combos out, but we're not gonna have a ton of stuff on the deck. Probably going to go by some people and I'm going to be talking. They're going to think I'm crazy talking to myself. That's okay. That is okay. But the river looks absolutely awesome. It's really low, ton of wood. Definitely what I love fishing. So it should be a good day. Should be a really good day. But we're just getting our stuff. I was actually going to start live at 1 o'clock and I hit live, go live a little bit early, but that's all good because we're going to start fishing right here where we're at. We got a point with some current that comes by right here on our right, and y'all are going to get to see some live fishing today. Y'all are going to see some live fishing, so we're going to cut our graph on, and like I said, we're going to start off flipping. The good old Topwater blue is what we're going to go with. We're going to pick our pole up. We'll start right here on this little piece of wood right here in front of us. But we're gonna make sure we're good. I think we're good to go. All right, sweet. All right, so like I said, starting off right here, Topwater blue rage bug. Y'all know what's up. My absolute favorite. So we're gonna see if we can crack some with that bad boy. And it's been quite a while since I've done some live fishing. I tried to do a live yesterday, but my stream stopped. Just hopefully today the service is good enough where I'm not like going in and out the whole time, because I'm out here in the sticks, y'all. I'm out here in the sticks. Y'all got to understand where I fish at. You know, I'm out here in the country and we don't have a lot of good service out here, so it's just the way it is. But I might bring that up just a tiny bit and see what we got. See, so the picture's a little fuzzy. It might be a little fuzzy. Hopefully once I get right here around this corner, hopefully it gets better. But I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit. And like I said, I'm out here in the stick, so it is a little service issue all the time wherever I'm at. But we're going to get up here, we're going to go along this left bank, we're going to do some flipping, some frogging. Hopefully we catch some big old fish, and as you know, as I can, I'm going to come and look at the camera or at the phone. I got my tripod set up best I can. I don't know, somebody just said I look too far away, but I'm trying to make sure that like y'all can see you know, like me flipping and all of that. I don't want to be so close to it where you can't see like my surrounding area. This is not a tidal river. This is the Nottoway, so it's not tidal. It's always constant outgoing flow, and right now the river is so low that it's not a lot of really good flow. So very slow flow out here right now, which could make the fish a little bit tougher, but it's probably not going to be too bad. We should be able to catch some fish. We should be able to catch some. But like I said, we're going to flip around to start off with the rage bug. We're going to see if we can catch some. And hopefully we don't run into too many just, issues with the picture quality and all of that. But once we get up here, I think we should get a little bit better service once we get up here around this corner. But I'm hoping to catch a decent amount of fish for y'all. I'm probably going to fish a couple hours somewhere in there. And hopefully we catch some for y'all. But like I said, I'm starting off that swamp water blue is what I like using. And we're going to flip around all this wood. The river is just absolutely loaded with wood. And fish just came up back there behind me. I think that was probably a gar, though. But, all this wood that's out here kind of in the middle, this is a very narrow stretch of the river. I don't know if y'all can kind of see how narrow it is. It's very narrow. I think I just got a bite right there. Just coming over some wood. But it's a very narrow stretch through here, pretty shallow, and it kind of makes the bass have to get in the deeper holes. The lower end of the river is a lot bigger. It's a lot wider. It's a lot deeper. I like to come up to the upper narrow end where it's a little bit better flow. Whenever you're fishing the river, you want to make sure that you have good flow. It's all about current, especially once you get into summertime. It's all about current. These fish want to relate to current. They want to be in current. That's where you have all the forage and all the bait fish and everything coming along. And, they're sitting behind wood and trees and laydowns, and they're just set up to feed. So hopefully that is the situation we have going on right now. Got a big piece of wood or lay down tree right here in front of us. Trying to see if we can get a fish off of this. This current is barely moving. I mean, barely moving. Throw up here all around this wood. We might pick the frog up here shortly and see if we can get bit. Is the picture still good, y'all? Hopefully the picture's still good. I don't see nobody complaining too much. That's the only thing when doing this. Everywhere I fish, I don't fish in a city or anywhere where we have like great service. Service is very spotty, so it makes it pretty dang difficult. But hopefully we get into a fish pretty quick. Got a really high bank shoreline right here. Really high cut shoreline right here on my left. And these fish will get up against this high cut shoreline and set up tight against it. And they'll ambush prey in that little shade line where the trees are coming off the edge. That's one thing in rivers, shade lines and high cut banks are very, very important because it gives fish a really good natural edge to set up against. This right side is more of a flat edge, more of a bar type situation, and it's shallow and comes into this deeper channel. And then the outside bend has that high cut bank, and the fish set up in that deeper water. So that's why there's a lot of fish a lot of times on that high cut bank side because of that. And I'm pretty sure all of this has probably been fished already because like I said, it was a lot of boats, and as I ran up to this spot I didn't see anybody, so it's definitely some people up here fishing. So but that's all good. That is all good. We're gonna catch some. I might end up switching over to the blue crawl rage bug. We're going to see what the swamp water blue does first. Something else, I hope my phone doesn't overheat either. It's not that hot today, but the sun is glaring right down in this little area right here. So hopefully we don't deal with that. I deal with enough GoPro issues as it is. Let me see, somebody just commented. Let me see what we got here. Oh yeah, I mean, I try to talk to y'all and tell y'all what I'm doing. That's one thing I always try to do even in my regular YouTube videos. I always try to tell you like why I'm doing something, what's the reason behind it and all that. Because I mean, if I'm just fishing along and catching fish and I'm not telling y'all what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, that defeats the purpose of what I'm doing. To me, that defeats the purpose. I try to help everybody catch fish and learn. That's the point of what I'm doing. You know, a lot of people might not tell you what they're doing or why they're doing it or whatever, but I mean, that's the reason that I do a lot of this. You know, when people message me and tell me they learned something, they used a bait they saw me use or whatever, I mean, that's awesome. You know, that's what I like about this, being able to teach people, let them, you know, learn new techniques, new baits, stuff like that. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, there's definitely a lot, you know, YouTube and all that. It's a lot more avenues to learn stuff now than what it was when I was coming up. You know, everything I learned, I just basically learned on my own and picked up from maybe watching, you know, FLW or BASS on the weekends, what those guys were doing on the TV shows, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's the cool part about it is, you know, if y'all are able to watch and pick something up. Ooh, I just got a bite right then. That felt brimmy. Felt kind of like a brim. But, you know, that's the cool part of it. There's a lot of avenues with the internet and YouTube and everything to learn techniques and really shorten that learning curve. That's a fish. Oh, missed him, y'all. First bite, first to what I would call a bass bite. Anyway, let's flip back up there. He might bite it again. I did not stick him at all. Yep, he's on it. Got it. Oh, that was a big one. Oh my goodness, y'all. That was like a 3-pounder. He pulled me down on the other side of that log. Dang it. His whole belly rolled up, upside down. That ain't no good. That was a nice fish. That would have been a nice one to start off the live stream with right there. When I came up, he was pulling down into the wood. Is that another one? That's another one. There we go. I got that one. Oh, it's a bowfin. This is a bowfin. Oh. All right. Well, we got our first fish. Bowfin. Oh, he is bleeding everywhere too. Got him in the lip. I just cleaned my boat and cleaned my carpet, so I don't know if I want to swing him up in here. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's get our pliers real quick. I ought to just net him, but I'm going to try to get my hook out if I can. I don't know if y'all could just see him right then, but that was a bowfin, about maybe 4 pounds or so. And that may very well have been what bit me that cast before, that flip before, possibly. But, you know, all the bass I'm going to show y'all, but he was bleeding. And I opted not to put him in here because, like I said yesterday, I just spent several hours cleaning up my boat and got my new carpet decals in here and all. And I did not want bowfin blood and slime all in the boat if I could help it. So We're going to get retied because my line did just fray. But the water really is not moving at all. I mean, it is barely stirring. I mean, barely stirring. All right, well, we got our first fish anyway. Gonna get our rage bugs out. We're gonna stick with that swamp water blue, being we got bit on the swamp water blue. We're gonna stick with it. And something else, one of the reasons that the wind isn't or the current isn't going out really good right now is because the wind is blowing back up the river. So whenever you have wind blowing against the current, of course it slows the current down, and you end up, having a situation where you have very little current or no current, or it can turn the water around and blow it back up, upstream. So that's not really what we have going on right now. Thankfully, it is still a little bit of outgoing flow, but it's not a lot of current. Not a lot. But check these comments real quick. I'm about to fall over. Yeah, so we've only fished for, a few minutes and got us a bowfin in the boat. So let's keep on going. I'm going to keep on flipping, see if we can catch some bass. And that's one thing too, is this river used to be absolutely littered with bowfin. Like, we had tons of bowfin in the river, and we have nowhere near as many now. Like, there's nowhere near as many bowfin as it used to be. It used to be you would catch like 5 bowfin to every 1 bass, and now it's not like that at all. We catch far more bass than bowfin now, and I don't really know what happened. I mean, and I'm talking back 20 plus years probably of when we would catch a lot more bowfin, but something definitely happened. Once the bowfin population declined, the bass population came back. Because, it used to be a struggle to catch a bass in these parts for a while. It's much better now. All right, we just flipped into the jungle right then. We just flipped straight up into some wood, into a whole treetop. See if we get bit. Kind of surprising there. I'm going to put another one in there. And just so everybody knows, I'm flipping 20-pound test P-line fluorocarbon. This stuff is tough. It is tough. I got that paired up with a Lew's, a 7-foot Lew's TP2. That's a medium heavy. That's the rod I use for flipping. And then, as always, the Lew's S&P, the skipping and pitching reel in a 7-3-1. And that's what we're rocking today. That's the setup today and really every day. So that's what we're using. We got another treetop up here on my left, and one right in front of me. So we're pitching the rage bug up there. We're going to work all this stuff right here in the middle. See if we can get bit. Just kind of hopping it through all this wood. Very, very slowly, methodically. Because the bass, definitely could be out here more in the middle as well. And something else I failed to let y'all know was the water temp. The water temp is 73 degrees. So we have 73-degree water temps. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm probably going to end up picking up the buzzbait here shortly, to be honest with y'all. The buzzbait or the frog. I don't know. One or the other. One or the other. I got a chatterbait up here too, and the spinnerbait. But we'll kind of see what I'm feeling. The water's got a good stain to it. It's not clear, and it's not crazy muddy at all. So good watercolor. Sometimes this river will get really clear, or it used to get really clear. It does not get as clear anymore. Just, I think from logging and different stuff, it keeps the river stained up a lot more than it used to. So that's definitely changed the river a little bit. It's a little bit muckier. The bottom is muckier, whereas it used to be a little bit sandier. And just through the years, it's just changed a little bit in that aspect. But overall, it's still got good color to it. About 20 years ago, they logged a major swamp upriver from here. And for like 2 or 3 years, I mean, this water was like chocolate milk. It was horrible. Straight up chocolate milk. But that's been a long time ago. You know, right now it's just a good stain. Should pick up a fish right through this section. I'm going to be pretty surprised if I don't, to be honest with y'all. I might end up, like I said, picking up topwater as we get up a little teeny bit further. But that bowfin, or blackfish as we call them, that I caught was right on a piece of wood, like literally in the wood. So I'm thinking the bass are probably going to be doing the same thing. Just pitched up there to a root ball. Hoping there's going to be a bass up there. I haven't seen anybody yet, but I'm definitely getting the vibe that I'm fishing a little bit of used water. Which is, like I said in the beginning, that's okay. That is perfectly fine. I think I just heard a boat or somebody up ahead of me. Got a little bit of cloud cover right then. That's nice. It's been kind of cloudy, off and on, cloudy and sunny all day long. So a little bit of cloud cover is nice. Definitely think I should get one right here. Let's pitch up under this tree. Oh, there's a good bite. Got it. Oh, nice bass. Come here, baby. All right. All right. That swamp water blue. There we go. There we go, y'all. Fish or bass, number one. Got him on a raised bug. That's a pretty one. He was right up here underneath a tree. And that's a pretty one right there. Probably a pound and, I don't know, he might be pound and 3/4, maybe. I'd definitely say a pound and a half, but pound and 3/4. So there's one right there. First one. Thank you, my guy. And like I said, got him on that swamp water blue raised bug right there, pitched up on the backside of this wood. I don't know, y'all can see the corner of it. I'm gonna try to put my finger where he was, like right in there. He thumped it really good and swam out with it. So we're gonna get everything rigged back up, get this raised bug ready to go. And yep, yeah, oh yeah, we're after that nice old bass. That's what we're after. So in this spot right here where I'm at, definitely I could get bit again. I have potential to get bit again. It's got a really low hanging tree right here. Got some wood down there. Let's see. Let's get back under here. We got one little shallow section right here that we're probably going to bump through kind of quick. It's a little bit shallow, not typically an area that I fish a lot. Probably not going to fire the motor up. We'll probably fish through it, throwing the buzz bait or something like that, but we're going to kind of jump through it kind of quick to get up to another little deeper section up there. But that was a nice fish right there. That was a nice bass, and he thumped it. Like when he bit it, he thumped it, like he knocked the fire out of it. So that's good. We're going to put another pitch right here behind us, up against this wood right here. I think I should definitely get another fish in this section right here, though. See if we can put another one right there. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, I don't know if y'all could just see my rod right then, but that was definitely a brim. That sucker about pulled the rod out my hand. Let me pitch back up there. I'm sure it's the bass there. Kind of surprised didn't get bit right there. We're going to go under this limb and see if we can get bit right here. And something else too, if y'all enjoy the lives, let me know. You know, the 1 hour raw and uncuts and the lives and stuff work out really good for me, especially if I have a limited amount of time. You know, I'm able to go out and fish and get the videos done fairly quick. You know, a full 8 hour day of fishing takes a lot of time to get them edited and all. And, you know, whenever I'm doing a raw and uncut or a live, I'm able to get it done and uploaded pretty quick. So if you enjoy, I know y'all been watching the 1 hour videos a lot and people have really liked them. So, you know, if you like the lives as well, you know, be sure to let me know, because I enjoy doing them. And it's pretty cool too, because I'm able to talk y'all through exactly what I'm doing, you know, in real time at the moment. So it is a little bit different than a 1 hour raw and uncut. You know, it's just a little teeny bit different. You know, when you're doing it live. So I think it's pretty cool. I know dang well there's a fish in this little section right here. Hopefully the stream is still going good. There's no fuzziness or spinning or anything. If it is, somebody just let me know real quick. On my end, it looks okay, but I can't never really tell. Oh my goodness, y'all got to see that. I'm back here, my camera, trying to watch my camera, and I hit the side of my boat with my with my tungsten and got myself a little backlash there. But yeah, somebody let me know your comment if the picture's still looking good. Just somebody let me know. We're gonna try not to do that again. I whacked the side of my boat pretty good right then. Which I'm not worried about the boat. I'm worried about that backlash though. Hopefully the mic is still doing good as well. But we're gonna keep on keeping on. See if we can get one up here. Another thing that I catch a lot of fish on really good this time of year too is a bubblegum floating worm. Let me see the comment. You like the live streams better? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think they're pretty dang cool. You know, I try to read y'all's comments best I can. You know, I've always wanted like my wife or somebody to come with me so like she could read the comments to me and like I could answer them like as we're going. instead of me having to keep going back and looking or whatever, because I want to answer y'all's questions, as we go along. I don't want to just fish and be talking. I want to see what y'all's thoughts are and all of that as well. So that's kind of why I come back there and look at the camera. But we're going through a little shallow section now. Hopefully we get bit in this little section. I think I'm hung. I got to get a new rage bug. This one is where I slapped the side of my boat. It's done kind of messed up the plastic a little bit. Yeah, the hook's done come out. Actually, it wedged right there. The hook didn't even come out. That was actually where my tungsten wedged. Let's get this re-rigged here. There we go. All right. See if we can get another fish out of this rage bug right here. Yeah, it's getting super, super shallow up here where we're at now. It's over there to the right. I'm looking at the bottom. It's only like, oh, there's a good bite. Oh, dang it. That might have been a brim. But it's only like maybe 1.5 feet deep over there to my right. I'm just looking at the bottom. So, oh yeah, I ended up with a scale on the side. That was a little brim. I don't doubt there's a bass right there though, because that's right up there against a good piece of wood. Ooh, there's a good bite. There's one. There's one. Oh no, he bit it. And I set the hook in a log. That fish might bite again because I did not stick him. I stuck a piece of wood instead. That's no good. It's a ton of wood right here. Bunch of junk under the water. Oh, yeah, he's on it. Got him. Got him that time. Oh, he come off. It was a little guy. It was a little guy. He was only maybe, I don't know, maybe a pound, probably a little bit under. Honestly, but it was a bass. It was a bass. Let's get re-rigged here. We're getting bit, getting a few bites. Every single bite that I'm getting, though, every fish is like buried down in the wood. So they're definitely way, way down in the wood right now and buried in this cover. So that's one thing I'm noticing. We're not really fishing like cold front conditions right now, really, but the fish definitely seem to be super, super tight in the cover, and I'm really, really having to put this rage bug down in the thick stuff, really, really tight. So that's one thing I'm trying to do now is really keep it tight in this cover and around this wood, because that definitely seems to be where the bass are at. Every single bite is like in some super, super thick cover. One little hole over here. I'm going to pitch the rage bug in. It's very shallow, and then it's one little hole. Pitch this over here. Got one little teeny isolated piece of wood right here that I just casted to. Definitely would think it'd be good potential for a fish to be around this. I'm going to flip back to that other piece of wood too that I just fished, the backside. And that's something too. A lot of time when people, times when people fish rivers, they think that the fish are only going to be set up on the backside of the wood. A lot of times they will set up on the front side, especially if they're in a really, really aggressive feeding mood. The fish will get in the current and get on the front side. Oh my goodness, there's one. There's one. Yep, see, like I said, I flipped on the front side right there. That bass about took the rod out of my hand. Here we go. But they'll get on the front side and eat. There y'all go. It's a little guy, about a pound. But nice little fish right there. Another one for that swampwater blue rage bug. All right, so that's number 2. Number 2 of the stream, and I lost a little one on the backside of that exact same piece of cover. So I'm going to let him go. When I came up, that fish just about took the rod out of my hand. I mean, he was aggressive. A lot of people ask about bobber stops as well. I am running a bobber stop, just a one objective bobber stop above my 3/8 ounce weight, that little bobber stop right there. Whenever I'm flipping in the river and I'm pitching this bait around a lot of wood or laydowns or anything, I always run a bobber stopper, but I never push it tight up against the top of my weight. I always leave it where there's a little bit of room for that weight to get away from the plastic. I think it helps with your hookup ratio. So that's just a little snippet of information there. But we got bass number 2. Bass number 2 right there. We're going to put another one back here behind us and see if we can get bit again. Kind of want to pick up Topwater and throw Topwater a little bit. But I don't know. We're catching a few flipping right now, so I don't want to get away from it. This is that shallow section that I was talking about, though. But I mean, it can have a lot of fish in it. It definitely could be loaded down, but typically it's not great. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pick up the chatterbait just so I can kind of burn through both sides. This is a white and chartreuse Strike King Thunder Cricket with a gold blade. I really like that gold blade on this. And that's one thing I just got hung. Okay. I just popped it off. But a chatterbait does not come through wood nowhere near as good as a spinnerbait. So if you're throwing around wood, cypress knees, laydowns, and stuff like that, always be aware that a chatterbait just is not going to come through it as good as a spinnerbait will. Some people put weed guards on their chatterbaits and do different things, modify them to make them come through a little bit better. But just always know that if you're bumping a chatterbait around wood, you're probably going to get hung some. You're going to catch some fish too. You're going to catch some fish on it, but you're probably going to get hung a little bit. But I'm just throwing this right now, right around these laydowns and this shallow stuff, just seeing if there's a fish willing to bite over here on this right side. I got a little bit of wood over here on the left side too. I'm gonna throw around this. But we're getting to another little higher cut bank here on the left side. And we're gonna throw up there around that. Oh, that was a bite. Okay. One bite for the chatterbait. Missed him. He thumped it pretty hard too. I kind of turned my head away and looked over on the other side of the river, and that fish absolutely smoked it. Got a little deep cut right here on the right hand side that's got a little bit of shade, got a little point coming out. So I'm going to throw the chatterbait up there around that, and then I'm probably going to throw the frog up in that little pocket of shade on the right hand side, see if we can get old Big Mama to come up and eat. Let's get that frog out. Ooh, one just came up under it. He just came up under it and looked at it and went back down. That was cool. Wasn't a very big fish, but the frog got his attention. I will say that. And a lot of times this time of year, like in September, as that water's cooling, the frog bite really, really turns on. So no matter where you're at, be sure to have a frog tied on, because I'm telling you, the frog bite, a lot of times, once you get after Labor Day, that frog bite really, really turns on good. Like it really gets dialed in good. So, I consider September to actually be one of the better months, out of the whole year for frogging. I really do. I've probably caught more big fish on a frog in September than I have probably any other time of the year. So just be sure to keep that in mind if you're out on your body of water, whether you're fishing wood or pads or wherever. Be sure to have a frog tied on. So a little something there. We're gonna throw it some more today, but along this left side right here, we're gonna pick the raised bug back up, and we're gonna flip along and see if we can catch another fish or two. We got 2 under our belt, so we got 2 keepers right now, which would be over 12 inches in a tournament. So I'd say we got 2 tournament keepers, nothing big, but we do have some fish in the boat. We don't technically have them in the boat in the live well, but we have put them in the boat and let them go. So, and both of them were on the Swampwater Blue raised bug. If y'all are somebody's just coming onto the stream, caught the 2 on the raised bug. So we're gonna see if we can get us some more. This is a pretty good little section we're getting into. Still not a lot of flow, like very, very little flow right now. The river is so low, there's just not a lot of outgoing water, not a lot of flow from upriver to push down and push into the lower ends. So it's really, really slack, which definitely can make the fishing tougher. Y'all know if you fish lakes or ponds this time of year and you have no flow whatsoever, or if you fish tidal rivers and you're at slack tide, a dead high or dead low, it gets super, super tough. So we're kind of in the same situation now. Even though we're not fishing a tidal river, the flow is what makes the fish bite. That current, that constant water movement, it makes fish a lot more active. So right now without it, it is making things, I would say, a little bit tougher than it was probably last week, somewhere in there when I came out here. But still definitely have fish willing to bite. And there are big fish in here, even though this is super skinny water, very small area, there are big fish here. So hopefully we get one of them today. Just brought it over a piece of wood right then. And I'm only, right now we're in the middle of the river, and we're only in 3.6 foot of water. Just so y'all know, we're in the dead middle of the river, and we're in 3.5 foot of water. So very, very shallow. Very, very shallow water. I'm going to call it and say I'm going to get bit right here. I'm going to call it. Let's see if I'm right. Somewhere in this little area, I'm going to get bit. There he is. There he is. Oh. Biggest of the day. Come here. Get in here, baby. All right. Well, I called that one. I just so happened to be right. And the reason that I called it was because it's such a perfect area right there in the current Pretty one right there. But, you know, you have this outside bend, and you have all these laydowns and logs that just kind of come together. And that fish right there was set up in it. As soon as I pitched that rage bug up there, that fish bit it. So, pretty one. Let's let this guy go. Thank you for biting, my dude. So, yeah, I called that. I mean, like I said, this, you know, and let me see if I can tilt this down a little bit. So I caught that fish right there. And, you know, that fish was right there where two logs converged, and it was some pretty deep water right there in that area. So I kind of figured that there most likely would be some fish set up there, you know, some bass set up. And it was. He was right there, and that worked out pretty good. I would have been kind of bummed if I did not get bit right there, because it's just a good area. And there's definitely another fish there for sure. Like, I know there's another bass there. So I'm actually hoping to be able to pitch in there and get another one. I really need to retie, I'm going to be honest with y'all, and probably need a new rage bug, but we're going to see if we can get another one out of here. When I came up, that fish was going down with it. He was pulling down, and that fish was only in maybe 1.5 feet of water, like not a lot of water at all. So that worked out. That worked out good. Let's see if we can get us another one from right here. And something else too, has the stream been good so far? Like, has it been fuzzy, or has it been pretty good? Just somebody give me a comment and let me know if it's been fuzzy, or if it's been decently good for the most part. Oh, that is a brim. A brim was just eating it up. But I can't see, like, I'm looking, and I can, you know, on this, I can't see how many bars I have of service or anything. So I'm just kind of hoping that I have good service. But just somebody shoot me a comment and let me know if the stream has been good so far. I'm gonna get me a little fuzzy, good enough to follow along. Okay, well that's good. That's good. I mean, I'm trying to do my best on these lives. I know I've done some in the past, and they haven't been absolutely great quality, but you know, these bodies of water, they're not exactly near a lot of cell towers and all, so it makes it a little bit difficult. But at least it's not just straight up spinning. That's a good thing. And I'm glad this microphone that I bought is working out too. Y'all have said the audio has been good, which is awesome, because I bought these microphones off of TikTok, and I wasn't sure how good they were going to be, but I guess they seem to be pretty good so far. But we've got 3 fish in the boat. That last fish was probably 1.75 pounds for sure. And so we got 3 keepers now, a couple decent fish. It would be awesome to get, you know, a big fish. You know, it'd be awesome to get I would say a 3+ pounder. I would say would be super, super cool for today. But I'm going to call setting the hook a win. I'm going to call setting the hook a win for today. So let's see. Let me just check these comments real quick. Yeah, audio is good. Okay, sweet. I'm excited about that, because I know a couple lives I'd done in the past, I didn't have a mic, and you know, it was with my phone being back there, it was really hard for y'all to hear. So that's cool that this little microphone is working out. I'm excited about that. But I'm gonna, I called that last fish, and maybe I'm gonna jump the gun here, but I'm actually going to call another fish right here on my left. So I'm going to get this one in, and there's another little area right here that I definitely feel like I should be able to get bit in. And before I pitch up in there, I'm going to spray some Bang Crawl on there. If y'all have watched my channel in the past, and probably the majority of y'all probably have, y'all know that I love Bang Crawl. So I think it's one of the better attractants out there. I've used it for many, many years. And, oh, wait a minute. Is that all right, that was a fish for sure. I think it might have been a brim though. Might have been a brim. Not 100% sure. That was definitely a bite. That was definitely a bite. So let's pitch up there again. But this is a really good log jam right here. Kind of same scenario as the last spot that I caught that bass in. Multiple logs kind of piled together. Got a little bit of flow coming by it. Still going to see if we can set the hook again here. And something else too, you know, and y'all would have to go look at my last video or my other videos, but if you're ordering tackle from Bass Pro, I do have a link, like it's in the description underneath my videos, but it says, you know, my Bass Pro link. If you click that link and buy rage bugs or anything from Bass Pro Shops, that does give me like a little commission. So if you're going to order from Bass Pro anyway, it doesn't cost you like anything at all to use that link. So just go to one of my other videos, check that link out and bookmark it or do whatever if you order from there. And like I said, it gives me a little commission and it does help out the channel and helps me, you know, make more videos and all of that. So I appreciate everybody that has used that link because several people have in the past. So so that's really cool. But just throwing that out there, you know, if you want to use it, good. If you don't, that's fine too. But just letting y'all know. But that right there, ooh, I thought that was a fish. It's a limb. That's kind of surprising that I've not gotten bit here yet. Might have jumped ahead of myself trying to call my shot on this one too. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get one either, you know, in this log jam or this very next one right here, because it's a lot of good lay down stuff right here. See if we can get us another one. Definitely the goal of my live stream to myself was to catch 5 keepers. I wanted to catch 5, you know, bass over 12 inches in whatever span I did this live stream for. So I plan to do this live stream for probably like a couple hours, probably. I think we're 55 minutes in right now. Looks like we got 24 people watching, which is really cool. So I appreciate everybody that's watching right now. It's been several people on and off, but yeah, that's really cool. And like I said, I'm kind of planning on like the 2-hour mark, somewhere in there. I got some certain areas that I want to get to up the river and fish that I think we have some really good opportunities to catch multiple fish at, and maybe even some big ones. And I'm hoping to catch some on Topwater too. But we're just flipping along right now. We're flipping along. Starting to get up here in a little teeny bit more flow. I'm starting to see a little bit more movement in the water, which is a good thing. Man, this is surprising, honestly, that this little area of log jams has not produced a fish. Not out of it yet, but we'll throw back at a little bit different angle. Sometimes you give them a different angle and you can catch a fish, whereas if you like flipped against the current. So this is something else that I do like in tournaments, especially if I'm fishing current. A lot of times I'll fish with the current, and then if I know it's a really good shoreline, I'll fish back down the current. So I'll fish up against it, then I'll turn around and fish down. And what you're doing is you're presenting your bait two different ways. So the first time, a lot of times you're flipping on the backside of the current or throwing on the backside, working with the current. And then when you're coming back downstream, a lot of times you're throwing on the upside current, up current side or upstream side. And you give the fish a little bit of a different look. And sometimes you pick up a fish that you did not catch when you went through the first time, just because you're showing a little bit different angle. So if you know it's a good spot, be sure to do that. Be sure to do that, because I've caught so many key fish before, just going up a shoreline one way, and sometimes you don't even catch them at all going one way. And then when you turn around and go back down or vice versa, you end up catching multiple fish or big fish or whatever. So another little piece of advice there, if you're fishing rivers, that has definitely paid off for me in the past. That is for sure. So we're gonna see if we can catch a fish up here. We got a log that comes up from the right-hand side right here, a little deep hole. So we're gonna see if we can catch a few fish. Let me get right and get a sip of my water here shortly. I got some stuff here on the left-hand side I'm going to fish too. But it's a little deep hole right here in the middle. Got some wood and stuff in it. A lot of times you can pick up a fish right here. One's got it. Oh no, I just missed him. That fish thumped it and was swimming out with it so hard. Like that fish was just coming straight to me, like I didn't even know that it was a bite. Dang it, I completely blew that. I completely blew that bite. That's no good. Maybe he's down there searching for it and he'll bite it again. That was most likely a decent fish. I didn't want to set the hook but so hard. My line's a little bit frayed up. I've kind of negated the fact that I need to retie from where I've caught some of these fish in this thicker cover. And I didn't want to just slam them, but that's all good. All right, let's get pitched back up here again. Let's see if we can get another bite. This stuff on the left should be really good too. Come on, big girl. Whoop. We kind of put that one up in a limb a little bit. Let's snake that one back out. Got a low-hanging limb right here that does not want me to get under it. We're going to get under it, though, whether it wants us to or not. There it is. We're in there now. This is very likely to get bit. Come on, big girl. I really messed up when I didn't connect on that bite right there. That very first flip I put up there, that fish bit it really good, swimming out with it. And y'all know a lot of times when a fish bites it and is swimming out, swimming towards you, they can be really, really hard to catch up with and get a good hook set on. That's kind of what happened there, but still, I definitely feel like I should have caught that fish, like for sure. I shouldn't have missed it, but you know, missing fish is part of fishing. You're gonna miss some fish. That's for doggone sure. Man, this river is really low though. I mean, it is shallow. Super, super shallow. Really surprised I haven't seen anybody up until this point as well. Pretty surprised about that. Come on, big girl. This section right here, I should get bit in. 100%. I know I've said that for a few other areas, but this is a really, really good spot. Really, really good spot. I might end up switching over to blue craw rage bug here shortly. Swampwater blue is definitely getting bit. I just want to make sure that blue craw isn't getting a few more bites than this blue craw is, or than this swampwater blue is. Tell you what, it is a nice day out here though. Nice and cool. I mean, fall is coming. But here in Virginia, we kind of get like what we call a false fall. Like it's just like the weather is just kind of like messing with you. Like you get these nice crisp mornings and these cool nights and all. And then next thing you know, within a couple of weeks, you know, well, blam, it's nights in the upper 70s and days in the 90s again. Like it's kind of crazy. It's like that false fall, as we call it. But it's definitely got these water temps. Oh, got a brim biting it. Got these water temps looking good right now. 73, 1st of September. Like that's on point. All right, I'm going to call it. I'm going to get bit. I'm calling it. Could be wrong. Might be wrong. Think I would have got bit. Dang. I don't know. These fish up here might be sore-lipped. Think we might get right and pick up something else. Maybe try Topwater or something a little bit different, especially if I don't get bit right here behind this tree. On the back side of this cypress tree is a really good spot. Put it up here on the back side of this tree right here. You know, the flipping bite this year for me has been really, really good. You know, last year the flipping bite was not great. I'm gonna be honest; it was a little bit lackluster. But this year the flipping bite has been really, really, really good. Like really, really good. So pretty excited that the flipping bite has been as good as it has been, because it has been like really, really dialed in. Really, really good. I definitely should get bit right in this area. Really, really deep hole right here. Let's throw. one on the backside of this tree right here. I'm gonna be surprised if I don't get bit here. Very, very surprised. I didn't bring a shaky head or anything with me because I'm definitely not planning on throwing a shaky head. But this little deep hole right here should have some fish in it. One piece of wood right there. So much wood down there. Man, this is surprising, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely surprising that I've not put a fish in the boat in a little bit, through this section right here. Definitely would have expected to have gotten bit. There's another boat right ahead of us. I see it. They're fishing on the left, right up ahead of us. It might be why we're not getting bit right here, because this area was just fished. Yep, they're fishing up that left side. So this just got hit. That's no problem. See if we can catch a fish. We might fish up to a little bit behind them, a little bit closer, and then we might turn and go back down. Kind of wanted to go up a little bit more though, but we might go back down. Yep, we're fishing used water, y'all. That is why we're probably not getting bit right now as good. I was like, there's no way I'm fishing through this section and not getting bit unless I'm fishing behind somebody. And I was right. Because this is a really, really good spot through this section. So, all right. We're going to go right through this, and then we're going to decide what we're going to do. We might go back down. I think we're going to go back down a little bit. But I should get a fish around this tree. Yeah, that boat's about maybe 150 yards up above me on the left up here. I was kind of getting that feeling that I was fishing behind somebody just because some of these areas I typically get bit in, and I was not getting bit at all, which is not usual. A lot of times you catch them even if you are fishing behind somebody, but the fishing today seems to be a little bit tougher than normal. Oh, that's a brim. And he pulled me down into this stump. Okay, there we go. I popped it out. Had a brim pulling this. Oh, he pulled my hook out. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna fire up and idle down, and I'm gonna take the camera down and kind of talk to y'all as we go along. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of talk to y'all as we go along. But I was like, there's really no way that I'm not getting bit through this section. I was definitely thinking that I should have been getting bit. So we're going to make one more cast right here off the end of this treetop. And then we're going to make our way down just a little bit. Which up here, it looked like my service was pretty good. I'm kind of bummed that I'm going to have to go back down because I don't know how good the service is there. Unless I just opt to keep fishing behind them. I don't know. Oh, that was a good bite. I don't know if that's the right move though, unless I go topwater or something. Got a decision to make, y'all. Got a decision to make. They're going very slow. I mean, there's several miles of river up that I can go up to. You know what? I'm gonna just go up. I'm just gonna idle up river a ways and going up above them, just idling. And we're gonna get up there in a little bit faster water, and we're gonna kind of do that. So we're gonna move up just a little bit. Probably maybe 5 minutes of idling or so, and then we're going to get back on the front of the boat and we're going to do some more fishing. But y'all will kind of get to see the river and the scenery as we go up. I got to trim the motor up because it's super shallow right here. Super shallow section. It's only a 1.5 foot of water right here. But we're going to go on up above them. So y'all just hang with me because we're going to get up here in some good stuff. But we got probably about 3 more miles of river before it gets too shallow to fish. So we're going to go on up well above them so we're not messing them up. These guys might actually be broom fishing, actually. Not sure. We'll see when we get up there. Oh yeah, he's fly rodding. So we got a guy fly rodding up here on the left. So he's not bass fishing. Maybe that section we went through is just kind of dead today. Like it's just off a little bit. I don't know, sometimes it gets off. Like I said, y'all, we're going to be back to fishing right here in a second. We're just going to get up right beyond him. You cannot run through this section. It is treacherous. It's logs and wood and a little bit of everything all in the middle of the river here, so you got to be very careful. Yeah, this guy's fly rod, so we're not going to have to go up too much further above. He just caught a little broom. How you doing? Doing pretty good. You done any good? Couple, yeah. I've caught a couple bass. Hadn't been tearing them up. It's a little slow. Yeah. Yeah, the river's just so low. It's just not a lot of flow today, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need a little bit of rain, that's for sure, but maybe the fishing will pick up. Yeah, yeah. Good luck. Yes, he said he's caught a few little brim, nothing crazy. He said it's been pretty slow for him too on the fly ride. So we're gonna get up just beyond this spot, start back fishing. It's really, really shallow through this little section right here. It's a good spot though. I just don't want to stop on it. I don't want him to feel like I'm getting in front of him, cutting him off or anything. I definitely don't appreciate it when people do that to me, and I don't want to do that to him either. So all right. We got a really good duck blind right here. We're going to flip up to, how many people we still got on? Got 22. All right, so we're still going. Hopefully the stream is looking good. We're going to pitch up here behind this and see if we can get us a bass. Yeah, apparently that section we went through, bass just, oh no, I'm hung. A bass definitely just took me under that. Oh, bass just blew up right there behind that. Dang it. Oh yeah, there's bass. I'm just stuck on the other side of this log right here. Ain't no telling what's going to come out of that duck blind at me. Hopefully ain't no cottonmouth. There we go. Apparently this just wedged. Dang it. That's no good. Because that was going to be a good spot. All right, let's see. Stream is fuzzy, but keep talking and describe. Okay. Well, hopefully it clears up. Hopefully it clears up. I came into this section here, and we're going to work along, and hopefully we get into a little bit better reception. So just let me know if it gets better. So reception's bad. Let's see. We're going to fish through this section real quick. We're going to fish through this section real quick, and hopefully we get a little bit better reception. And y'all let me know, like, comment if it clears up, because I'm going to really, really fish through this section really, really quick. I don't want to keep going in this area if the reception is bad. It is a good area, but if the reception is bad, I do not want to fish through it. So just let me know if it gets better. Out here, it can be a matter of a couple hundred yards, and you go from no service to like really good service. So we're gonna get on up here pretty quick. These brim are up here are absolutely eating my stuff up right now. All right, so we're getting up here to a good little section up here on the left, and hopefully the service gets a little bit better. Hopefully it's not terribly fuzzy. I think I'm about to maybe pick up the buzz bait. I think I'm going to pick the buzz bait up here in a second and go with that. We're getting a little bit of wind here, so I'm thinking that the buzz bait might be a good option. So I'm actually going to pick that up. We got black on there from the last time we threw the buzzbait. We were throwing a black toad on it. So we're going to continue on with that. We're going to put this up in some tight spots. Try to see if we can get an old bass to blow up on it. And see if the topwater bite is on maybe. Hopefully I get some aggressive fish to come up on this. You know, this is a little bit shallower, flatter section right here. But a lot of times it's still pretty good. So hopefully it's pretty good today. So I'm just throwing that same old toad buzzbait that I typically always throw. I do have a black toad on it. Most of the time I throw white, but I do have black on there. Black works really good too. Some days they only want white, some days they only want black, some days they don't even care. So we're gonna see if we can get some to come up on the buzz bait, and if not, we'll go back to flipping. But I think we can probably get a buzz bait bite. You know, this section right here has really good cypress trees, good laydowns, a lot of good cover for bass to get around. It's just a good section. It typically has pretty good flow, which right now I'm seeing that it has pretty good flow. Just not very deep shorelines. That's one thing that this little area does not have, is really deep shorelines, but it does tend to hold. Oh, well, there was a wake. There was a wake behind my buzz bait. I don't know if it was a gar or if it was a bass, but it was a wake behind it. Got this guy fly rod, and he's going to work back up through this shallow section right here himself and get out of the shallow section. I don't blame him. Ooh, my bait went over a limb, but there was a bass up there, I believe, because the water kind of boiled a little bit. I'm gonna throw this a little bit, but if I don't get bit pretty decently quick, I might regroup and I might get out the bubblegum floating worm maybe. This time of year, that bubblegum floating worm bite can be really, really good too. Oh, that don't happen very often. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was going to say my buzzbait rolled over and got hung. That doesn't happen a lot. I definitely got to flip this spot right here, undoubtedly. Ooh, there was a fish right there on that piece of wood. There definitely should be a fish right here. get over here so this guy can get by me. Man, I'm surprised some of these sections I'm not catching fish in. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really am. There's a deeper section up here that's probably the spot that he's going to go to, with some deeper high bank shorelines that are pretty good. Definitely would be a lot better for fly rodding like he's doing. That's one thing too, like fly rodding for brim, or if you're trying to catch brim, you know, the deeper cut shorelines a lot of times tend to be better than the shallower flat stuff. You know, sometimes with red throat or red breast sunfish, the flatter stuff is pretty good, but if you're really going after brim, like actual bluegill, those deeper cut shorelines tend to be a lot better. So that's something else too. I mean, I love brim fishing. I don't do a lot of it on the channel, but brim fishing is super fun. So if anybody does that, or you're targeting them, that's definitely something to be aware of. Is oh, there's one. Oh, he just come off. Dang it. Not big, probably like a pound, but that was a bite. That was a bite. He was right on the backside of this log right here. Dang, that's the first bite I've had in a little while, and really hate I missed that sucker. Like, I came up and he thumped it and was swimming right to me. Oh, I should have put a new raised bug on. Oh, there we go. I popped it out. I was going to say, I really knew I probably should have. Might have. Nah, my hook's through. I'm going to see if I can get one more out of it, though. I'm going to try to push it to the limit. If somebody as well, let me know how my picture is looking right now. Is it still super fuzzy? Or is it like really bad or spinning or whatever? Let me know, because I'm gonna make a decision on where I'm gonna go. If it's good, then I'm gonna keep going up. If it's bad, then I might go and try to go somewhere else. So somebody just comment, let me know if it's good, bad, terrible, a little bit fuzzy, or whatever. Because if it's like getting worse, I don't want to keep going to where I have like no reception, and then I end up completely losing the stream. But we are about to get into some pretty good water and some pretty good fishing, so I would like to definitely keep going up if I can. It's getting worse. Ah, dang it. All right, well, let's see. We're going to fish up to this one little section up here in front of me, and then we're going to go on and go down then. There's a brim biting it. We're going to go back down, and we're going to see if maybe we can get a frog bite or something, because I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going if it's getting worse. It's the only bad thing about, the live stream deal is just the reception issues. You know, maybe Gaston reception might be good, but I know I tried to do a live on Roanoke Rapids Lake, the old lake, and reception was really bad there too. It's areas that have like no service whatsoever. So we're gonna fish through this one little section, and then we're gonna get right and go back down. And we'll probably throw, I might get the frog, and we might just frog it out the rest of the time and see if we can get a frog bite. I should be able to get a bite up here though. Ooh, there's one. There's one. There's a nice one. There's a nice one, y'all. I don't know how fuzzy it is. Hopefully it's not too fuzzy because I got a good one on. Get in here. Well, there's a good one for y'all. Hopefully it's not too fuzzy. Picture's better now. Look, y'all, check that one out. Look at that one that I just caught, y'all. That is a dang pretty one. At least a 3.5 pounder. Look at that big old noggin on him. Oh, that is a pretty one. Look at those lateral lines, man. That is a nice fish. Big old humpback on him. That is a pretty one right there. Show y'all the other side of him. What a beauty. Probably a 3.5. Got him on that rage bug. All right, let's let him go. Man, what a nice fish. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Oh, all right. He was right up here in a little piece of wood, right up here on the corner of this. It's like a little creek run, a little ditch that comes out. And that fish right there bit it right as I was coming up with it. And man, got him on that swamp water blue rage bug. Another really, really nice fish. Sweet. All right, let's keep going. I will take that. That was a dang pretty one. So that was that number 4? I believe that was number 4, keeper number 4. So that is good. That is good. Heck yeah, that was a pretty one. Should be another nice fish at the mouth of this creek right here. But he was right on some cypress knees. He thumped that raised bug. He had a big old head on him too. Big old head, big old mouth. Not a very long fish, probably 18 inches, but was just built like a tank. See if we can get another one right here. That was a brim. Brim just bit it. All right. Good old swamp water blue rage bug did it for us again. Another really nice fish. Oh, brim just ate my side leg off. That's no good. No, brim's biting my other side leg off. Most likely. No, he didn't get it off that time. He was knocking the mess out of it though. See if we can get one right here. It definitely should be a fish right here. Whoop, there was a brim there. He is eating it up. Let's see, how long we've been streaming? 1 hour and 35 minutes. Okay. I'm probably going to do another 20 minutes or so. probably another 20 minutes. Got one section way up I want to get up to. I don't know if there's going to be any service there though. That's the problem. That is the problem. We're hung. Oh, we're hung on fishing line. Yep, we are hung on fishing line. All right. Get another rage bug on here. All right. I think we should get bit again. Got a couple good log jams up here. I got one spot that I definitely want to get up to, but like I said, I'm worried that the reception is not going to be good, but I might just have to take that chance and just end it there. I think I'm gonna get right and going up there. Got one little log I want to throw to right here though. Let's get right here on the front side. Come on, fish. All right, we're gonna move all the way up. I'm gonna let this guy know I'm coming behind him, and we're gonna got him a little bass. I'm gonna go all the way on up to the split. Oh yeah, I'm getting, yeah, that's a pretty one. I just caught a 3.5 pounder right there at the mouth of that creek right there. Yeah, this little section through here definitely gets a little bit better. I'm getting bit on my creature bait on the bottom by brim like every single cast, every single one.
Well, I know if I fish on the bottom for them, I'd catch more.
Yeah, but that ain't as fun as fly rodding though. Topwater is where the fun is. All right, we're gonna go on up here. He said he didn't mind if I kept fishing. He just wanted to come up here to where some brim were. So he just caught a little bass on the fly rod, but we're gonna ease up here on this right side and get up here to the split where the river splits. Should definitely get a big fish just blew up right here on my right. Yeah, once you get up here where it's skinny, when you get a couple people up here, you don't want to mess each other up. So it's always good to communicate and let each other know what you're doing or where you're going. That way, if you don't want to step on anybody's toes, that's the main thing. You don't want to get anybody upset or mad. You just communicate. They say everything's good, then it's good. So, but we're gonna get around and pick our rod back up here. Like I said, because he's brim fishing. He did catch a small bass on a fly rod bug right then, but we're not messing each other up by no means. I'm hoping the service is still good through this section right here. I'm hoping. We should definitely get one right here. A mosquito bit my ankle and that thing is itching terrible. Whew. I mean, itching. Oh no, that's not good. I'm probably not going to be able to get to, okay, it came out. Whew. I was going to say I'm probably not going to be able to get to that because that thing was way, way in there. Is service still good? Hopefully it is. Still following. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, hopefully service is still good up here because we're getting up here sure enough into sticks now. Getting way on up the river. Got this tree that's falling here. We got to get around the end of it. We should be able to get around that. Brim just ate the leg off my rage bug again. And we are going to get one here. I have like no legs on the side of my rage bug whatsoever. It's just the feet, the back feet, like that's it. Yeah, we're going to be able to get around the end of this. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get around the end of it or not, but dang it. I just missed one. Y'all. And y'all let me know too if the reception is still good. Just somebody let me know. Let me know if my mic is still working. Hopefully this thing hasn't died. I got another one in case this one's getting weak, but I can probably catch that fish. That fish just knocked the fire out of this rage bug. Not real sure how I missed him. to be honest with you. So, all right, reception's good. All right, I'm going to literally stand right here and pitch right here in this hole. I want to get where y'all can see me, though. Maybe y'all can get this, see this hook set if he bites it again. Golly, that fish thumped it. Dang it, that was a good bite. Honestly, probably the best bite I've had the whole day. There he is. Oh, no. All right, let's try it again. That fish probably is not going to bite again. Probably is not going to bite again. Dang it. That was a good bite. Man, and I mean, that seemed to be maybe a big fish, because when I came up, like, that fish was swimming with it. There's so many little minnows and bait and stuff swimming right here. It is crazy. Oh, there. Oh. That fish just bit it again. He dropped it then, though. Oh, he said, nope. I done bit that thing too many times. I ain't gonna bite it again. Dang. That's no good. I just am gonna get by this into this tree. I can tell you that. This fish right here will probably bite again when I come back by. All right, well, messed that up. It felt like a good bite. Well, it felt like a good fish, I should say. It was a really good bite, but it felt like a good fish the way the bite was. All right, let's keep, see if we can get up beyond this without ripping my camera off. All right. So we're getting up in an area now that has a lot of good cover, and we're definitely getting into more current. So therefore, the fishing should get better. The fishing should get better. So hopefully that's what happens. We're going to pitch up here. We're all up in here in some leaves and stuff. Turn the trollometer down just a little bit. Got a massive flat right here behind me. Come on, big girl. We're in maybe a foot and a half of water right now. Super, super shallow. But we're going to have to pick the trolling motor up here. Yeah, we're going to definitely pick it up here. Well, I'm going to say we are anyway. But there should be some fish stacked all up in these areas. Anywhere where there's deeper water, there should be fish. Like this little spot right here on the right-hand side where I just pitched up into should have some bass stacked up in it. Like that area right there should have some. The river's changed a little bit, you know, definitely the way the sandbars are, and it changes every single year. If you fish a river and you know it gets high and low and all, every year it does change a little bit. A sandbar will move, a tree will fall, and it'll make the, one area shallower, one area deeper, changes a lot of stuff on the rivers. And this has definitely changed some through this little section right here. Beaver has put some fresh cuttings right here. I'll tell you what, this area is super shallow. There should be a bass sitting right there. So let me make sure reception still good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely shallow. I don't know if we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing by staying in this really, really shallow stuff. I'm thinking as we go up a little bit more and we get in a little bit deeper stuff, in that deeper section, it's going to have a pretty good number of bass up there in it. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. But behind this tree should have some. Definitely seeming like we're having some slow spells, some very slow areas. You'll kind of pick one up and then it'll really, really slow down. You pick one up, it'll slow down. Which kind of tends to be a lot like a normal day of fishing. You don't just catch them all day, every day, unless it's like an awesome day. But we haven't done too bad. I'm thinking we might pick up that frog though. Try to go for a frog bite up in this section maybe. That's a brim. This is just loaded with brim. I mean, absolutely loaded. Every single flip, immediately a brim is on it. Look, I mean, it's like a machine gun going off on my rod right now. It's like they're eating it up. I'm about to have to pick up the buzzbait or the frog just because they're tearing up my rage bugs so bad now. At this point, that is a bass. That is a bass. Oh my goodness. I mean, a little one. Y'all check that little guy out. Definitely the smallest of the day right there. I mean, an absolute dink. But you know what? I'll take it. It's a bass. Thank you, bud. But definitely a little teeny guy. Little teeny guy. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking we're going to pick the frog up. I know y'all want to see me frog fish. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw the frog. We're going to see if we can get us a topwater blow up and finish this day off good with a frog fish. We're getting into a little bit more current here. So I'm definitely thinking we might have a little bit more aggressive fish that we maybe can get to bite the frog. but we'll see. We will see. Been pretty happy with the way the stream has went, though. It hasn't been, hasn't like lost connection and reconnected multiple times or anything. So that's a good thing. It's a really good spot for a frog bite right here. I mean, a really good spot. And I mean, I'm definitely going to go through some spots where I'm going to be like, dang, if I'd flip that spot, or I can always pick up, the flipping stick and flip it. I got to put another rage bug on though. But this spot right here, I mean, this is like the perfect spot to get blown up on by bass. Oh, thought I saw one just coming out of the shallows right there after it. All right, let's flip up in there. We're going to get us a new rage bug, though. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do something that we haven't done all day. We're actually going to use blue crawl. We're going to switch up to blue crawl and see if we can get one on that. Even though we have gotten bit consistently on the swamp water blue, we're going to try the blue crawl rage bug. And we're going to throw that around. See if we can get bit on that. But this little spot right here, I definitely think for sure there's a bass right here. So I want to get that up there. This little bit of wind right here and this decent flow we got, I really think I should be able to get a frog bite. I really do. Fish just came up behind me. Oh goodness, there we go. There we go. Oh, well, there's a little guy. Just switched over to that blue crawl. Just switched over to that blue crawl right there. There's a little guy. Let's see what we got. I don't know. Guggen filthy frog. Yeah, there y'all go. Got him on that rage bug right there. Just switched over to the blue crawl. I mean, literally just switched over to it. Threw up there in that little current section right there and got bit. So blue crawl, that is, I only use two colors, blue crawl and swamp water blue, and literally that's it. So I don't do a whole bunch of crazy colors or get too crazy with the colors and all. I'm just pretty simple when it comes to what colors I use, and I believe blue crawl and swamp water blue are the two best colors out there. So those are the two colors that I use, like almost all the time. I don't know how many bass that is. 6? Is that 6 or 7? Not 100% sure, but we haven't done bad. We have not done bad. I think I'm going to pick that frog back up, though. Really would like to get a frog bite. This is a good little section right here for flipping too, though. Good little root ball I just pitched up there too. Whoop, I got a brim just tearing this thing up. Yep, just pulled my pants down for sure. All right, let's see if we can get another one on this one. It's pretty torn up. That's the only thing he's brim. Oh, there's a good bite. This one. Oh, no. Oh, I mean, that bass was tiny. I mean, little teeny. Like 6 inches at the most. All right. Put another rage bug on here. And let's see. I think what we'll do is 257, and I think we'll go to like 310. So we got about 13 more minutes of fishing that we're going to do. And I appreciate everybody that's watched. I mean, up to this point, like big time. Like that's been amazing. Even if you came in halfway or you just jumped on or whatever. I appreciate everybody that has watched today's stream. It's been fun. It's been a good time, and we've caught some fish. But I only have 4 keepers, so I have to catch one more fish over 12 inches. That last fish I caught, or that last decent fish, I've caught a couple really small ones, was probably only like 11 inches. I definitely don't think it was 12. So we're going to call that a non-keeper. So we have got to get another one over 12 inches within the next, I don't know, we got about 13 minutes. So let's see if we can make that happen. We're in a good section for it to happen. Let's see. I ought to definitely get one. Ooh, that is a good bite. Did he drop it? Oh, dang, he dropped it. That was a really good bite right then. When I came up, he thumped it. I mean, he pulled just thump. Come on, big girl. Bite this old rage bug. I definitely think we're going to pick up that final 12 incher we need for our limit through this section. Definitely do. I'm just kind of torn on whether I want to pick the frog up to try to do it on the frog or if I just want to keep flipping. You know, flipping has done us good this whole time. It has been very productive, and I feel like if we keep on with this, we'll definitely get that final fish. I got to make a cast. I got some loose line on this reel. Come on, big girl. Oh, there's one right there. Oh my goodness, like we're going towards it. It was kind of hung on a limb. Ooh, there's a bunch of gar in this section. Bunch of gar coming up. A brim has eaten a leg off of my rage bug again. I think I'm going to jump over to this left side after I fish this little lay down right here, and we're going to throw the frog the rest of the time. We're going to throw the frog and we're going to call it good. Should be able to get around this little area right here. Yeah. Hoping to get a fish right here, though. It's a good little spot. Really, really shallow right here. All right, so what do we got? About 10 more minutes? Got about 8 more minutes. Yikes, time went by quick there. Ooh, there's a good bite. Oh, he dropped it. The fish dropped it. That ought to be one here. See if we can get one out of this little tight spot. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a little guy. Oh, and he just got me hung. Dang it. Yep, he just got me hung on the backside of this piece of wood right here. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, we just broke off our rage bug, so we're going with the frog the rest of the time. To be honest with you, I'm not mad about it. Oh my goodness, did y'all just see that? Holy, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Did y'all just see that? I just literally ducked this fish. That might be one of the craziest things that I've ever done. How many people just saw that? I hope it's not like buffering bad, because I just caught this fish and that thing flew over my head and almost smacked me right in the head. That was crazy. If you saw that, please tell me you saw that. That was absolute insanity. That was nuts. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Oh, my talon is about to get hung up behind this tree. My talon is getting hung. That's the only thing about a talon. Difference in a power pole and a talon is that talon will get hung. But if y'all saw, please tell me somebody saw that fish almost hit me in the head. Like, somebody please tell me. That was crazy. There's a red throat underneath my frog, biting it. Oh man, is my reception gone? Like I hope somebody saw that. That was pretty crazy, but we don't have that much longer to fish, that much farther to go. That was just pretty crazy. Tell you what, I'm glad I got some quick reflexes, because oh my goodness, that thing would have just absolutely smacked me in the head. Oh, just missed that one. Man, nobody's commenting about my stuff. Might be spinning. Reception might have done got bad. We're only going to fish for a few more minutes anyway. Is the stream still up? We see you. Did you did you see that bass come flying by my head when I set the hook in him? That was nuts. But I'm about to be done. I got 2 more minutes, and I'm going to call it quits. Man, I was really hoping for that other 12-inch fish. One more keeper. But it's been a fun couple of hours on the water, though. Super fun. Come on, number 5. I feel like I can get it on the buzz bait just with this wind. Come on, big girl. Can't believe I had a buzzbait bite today, which I didn't throw it. Oh my goodness, this is a big one. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a 4-pounder. Oh my goodness. I mean, right as I said, I can't believe. Y'all, when I say that was a 4-pounder, not even playing. God, if that wouldn't have been one to end the stream with. Oh, why did he come off? He was in a bunch of wood and he just, oh man, that ain't cool, really. Dang it. That sucked. That was a great biggin on the buzzbait. The whole fish came out the water. I've got to get this keeper for y'all. I've got some time. I got enough time, but that was a dang biggin. Goodness gracious. That was a tank. Man, that was a big one. That is a bummer. I'm just working this buzz bait just all over this wood, super tight. One more fish, one more keeper fish is what I'm asking for. Slide this thing up under these vines. A lot of leaves up here. Getting hung on the buzz bait. Yeah, that's a lot of leaves. Every cast, it's getting fouled up. Oh man, y'all, that was a great big fish that I missed, and he come from the side and blew up from the side. So I don't really know. You know, there ain't really nothing I did wrong, but he just did not hook up good for whatever reason. If I don't get one through this little spot right here, I'm going to be very, very, very surprised. A helicopter going overhead. Come on, big girl. Oh, man. I just cannot believe that I missed that fish. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, I can't believe I missed that one either. Why are they not getting the buzzbait good? I honestly don't know. I mean, I hooked that one and he did not hook up good either. Dang. What is going on? He was right in the current. Well, that was definitely a keeper too. I mean, I could have flipped that for sure and caught one flipping. Oh, I just got bit again. He completely missed it. Maybe I need to put the frog on. I don't know. All right, let's try it again. Let's pick up the frog. Man, as much as I would like to end it on a fish, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Unless I can get one with the rage bug real quick when I take my other rage bug rod out of here. But we're going to have to go ahead and get right and end it because I've got to get home. But I definitely would like to get one more fish. See if we can get one more on the rage bug. Man, I definitely had my opportunities on that buzzbait, and I did not make it happen. I mean, like multiple keeper fish, and I did not even think about connect. Well, I mean, I connected on them, but didn't get them in the boat for whatever reason. Put one up in there. I got a 1/2 ounce weight on this setup. I don't I don't really like it. I like 3/8 for the river personally. We're just going to do a couple more pitches and then we're going to be done. We got to go ahead and get on back to the ramp. Got a decent little idle to get back there because I can't run. You can't get on pad at all. Like, you got to just idle through everything. Oh, there's a bite. There's a bite. Oh, I missed him. It felt very brimmy. Felt very brimmy. Let's get back in there. That's a bass. No, that's not a bass. That was a brim biting it and then a piece of wood. I'm in that mode right now where I'm just about to set the hook and everything. Come on, fish. One more. Oh, dang it. Took all my feet off. Took all my feet off my rage bug. I'm missing everything, y'all. Took my feet completely off. That was a black and blue rage bug. We're going to put Swampwater Blue back on there. All right, just one more. That's all we're asking for. One more fish. Swampwater Blue right here. Right here, y'all. Let's see if we can get one more. There's got to be one on this right-hand shoreline willing to bite. I went about 10 minutes past what I said I was going to fish to. See if we can get one more right on this one stretch right here. We done fished it with the buzz bait and the frog. There he is. There he is. Oh, he's not gonna. Oh, yep, he's a 12. He is a 12. I did not think he was a keeper, but he most definitely is. Yep, he is definitely 12 inches. We're gonna double check him just to be 100% sure, because I don't want to be lying to myself here. Oh yeah, all day. 13 inches. 13 inches, y'all, right there. Pretty bass. We're gonna go ahead and let that guy go. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all what, I appreciate everybody that hung out with me today and watched today's video. I'm gonna get right and call it quits. Like I said, we got a little bit of a ride back to the boat ramp, but caught a decent amount of fish, had a really good time out here. Really enjoyed everybody that hung out and watched the whole live stream, or whatever bit of the live stream that you did watch. And it was really cool. So I really appreciate that. And, you know, be sure to like and subscribe. And we're going to put this back up, but I'm going to do one more flip because this is such a juicy looking spot. And this is going to be the last flip of the day. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure to comment real quick and let me know. And let me know if you would like for me to do some more lives, because like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was just a different change of pace as compared to like a regular video, as a regular, you know, edited video. I was able to come out here show y'all, some straight up live fishing. And we're going to put one more cast right here behind this tree. And that's it. This 1/2 ounce weight doesn't skip anywhere as good as a 3/8. That's for dang sure. But that's going to be it. That is going to be it right there. All right. We're going to pack it up. Like I said, I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that watched today's video. We're going to call it quits right now, get this thing back on the trailer, and we're going to go ahead and end this live. I can't even talk. We're going to end this live stream right now. I got to get some water. Kind of thirsty. But anyway, I appreciate it. I'm gone.